Weezer, commonly known as the Blue Album, is the debut studio album by the American rock band Weezer. Released on May 10th, 1994 on DGC Records, produced by Rick Ocasek of the Cars. The album reached 16 on the Billboard 200 and certified 5 times platinum, selling over 15 million copies worldwide. Rolling Stone ranked it number 294 on its list of top 500 greatest albums of all time. 3 singles were released: Undone, The Sweater Song, Buddy Holly, and Say It Isn't So. A couple standout tracks are My Name is Jonas and Surf Wax America. I seen Weezer one time. Vinnie Vincent Invasion is the debut studio album featuring former Kiss guitarist Vinnie Vincent, released in 1986 on Chrysalis Records, peaking at number 64 on the Billboard 200. There's a music video for Boys Are Gonna Rock. My favorite tracks are Shoot You Full of Love and the ballad Back on the Streets, which was covered by former Europe guitar player John Norum on his solo record, I Never Got to See VVI Live. Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 1 is the second studio album from German power metal band Helloween, released May of 1987 on Noise Records. Reaching 104 on US Billboard 200, certified gold in Germany. Future World was released as a single. A music video was released with an edited version of Halloween. My favorite tracks are I'm Alive and A Little Time. Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 2 is really good also. I never got to see Helloween live. Love at First Sting is the 9th studio album from German hard rock band Scorpions, released February 1984 on EMI and Mercury Records. It became the band's most successful album in the U.S., peaking at number 6 on the Billboard 200 and eventually reaching triple platinum, selling over 3 million copies in the U.S. alone. This album has their most well-known songs, Rock You Like a Hurricane, Big City Nights, and Still Loving You. This would have been higher on my list, but Rock You Like a Hurricane is played out. Standout tracks are Coming Home and I'm Leaving You. I finally got to see Scorpions a few years back. The Real Thing is the 3rd studio album by American rock band Faith No More. First album featuring Mike Patton on vocals. Released June 20th, 1989 on Reprise Records. Peaking at number 11 on the Billboard 200 and certified platinum, selling over 1 million copies worldwide, and a Grammy nomination for Best Metal Performance, losing to Metallica. Singles were From Out of Nowhere, Epic, and Falling to Pieces. Standout tracks are Zombie Eaters and Edge of the World. I seen Faith No More one time. Fraley's Comet is the debut studio record from American hard rock band Fraley's Comet. It is also the 2nd solo record by former Kiss guitarist Ace Frehley. Released on April 27th, 1987 on Megaforce Records. Reaching number 43 on the U.S. Billboard 200. Singles were Rock Soldiers and Into the Night. Standout tracks for me are Rock Soldiers and Calling on You. I got to see them on this tour. Doggy Style is the debut studio album from American rapper Snoop Doggy Dogg. Released November 23rd, 1993 on Death Row and Interscope Records. Produced by Dr. Dre. Doggy Style debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling over 800,000 copies in the first week. The album has been certified 4 times platinum, selling over 11 million copies worldwide. Singles included What's My Name, Gin and Juice, and Doggy Dog World. I didn't discover this record until about 2 years after it was released. I was never a big fan of rap music, but this record changed my views on it and became a pretty big Snoop fan after that. I even seen him live twice. Murder was the case, and Ain't No Fun is my favorite tracks. Defenders of the Faith is the 9th studio album from English heavy metal band Judas Priest, released January 1984 on Columbia Records. Peaking at 18 on the U.S. Billboard 200 and certified platinum, selling over 1 million copies worldwide. 3 singles were released: Freewheel Burning, Some Heads Are Gonna Roll, and Love Bites. The track Eat Me Alive was listed number 3 on the PMRC Filthy 15 for being offensive. Standout tracks are Love Bites and Night Comes Down. I seen Priest twice. Mechanical Resonance is the debut studio album by American hard rock band Tesla, released December 8, 1986, on Geffen Records. The album peaked at number 32 on the Billboard 200 and certified platinum, selling 1 million copies. Singles included Modern Day Cowboy, Little Susie, and Getting Better. Standout tracks are Before My Eyes and Rock Me to the Top. I've seen Tesla several times, at least once touring this record. Body Count, originally called Cop Killer, is the controversial debut studio album by American heavy metal band Body Count, released March 10, 1992 on Sire Records. It peaked at 26 on the U.S. Billboard 200. Certified gold, selling 500,000 in the U.S. The original version had the anti-police brutality song Cop Killer, but was forced to remove the track from the album in fear of citing violence against law enforcement, and was replaced by Freedom of Speech, featuring Jello Biafra from the Dead Kennedys. 3 videos from this album included There Goes the Neighborhood, Body Counts in the House, and The Winner Loses. A couple of my favorite tracks are Voodoo and There Goes the Neighborhood, which is one of my favorite metal riffs of all time. I never got to see Body Count live.